All right, so my truck's in the shop, so I'm just here looking at the used trucks. Let's look at this truck here, right? I'm going to give you some buying tips. Those of you looking, I want to buy a new truck. Well, here you go. This truck is really clean, right? Brand new Michelin steers. That's good. Now, what a lot of people don't realize, when you put new steers on a truck, it hides any front end issues that you might have. A lot of people are like, well, it's a good thing you get new tires, right? Yeah, but there's a dual purpose to that. Okay? Now, I've already opened the door. It's pretty clean. It's obviously it's a used truck. This is a 2018. It's got 417,000 miles on this truck. That's a lot of miles for, was it 3-year-old truck? All right, so here's the other brand new Michelins, but these are recaps, and these are very knobby. You know what kind of fuel mileage you're going to get with these? Absolutely nothing. Right? Now here's the other thing. It looks practically brand new back here. Right? They've spray painted the entire under chassis. You could still smell the paint. This will look brand new. How can you tell it's been spray painted, Steve? Well, because you got paint all around the lines, the air lines, and the wiring, and then they're painted around the lights. The airbags are painted, so that paint will peel because paint doesn't adhere to rubber very well. So it gives the impression that it's new when it's not. Of course, they've done a really good job polishing the wheel, but you can see just how much, the wheels have oxidized, I guess. Lack of polish. It's a fairly clean truck. I would want to know what fleet it was on, but 400,000 miles. This was more likely a team truck. Now, it does have an APU, which we all know my love for Tri-Pack. If you follow me at any length of time. But all in all, it's a fairly clean truck. You can still smell the Armor All. So yeah. So just a little truck shopping trip. Not that I'm shopping for a truck, but like I said, I just put my truck in the shop, getting ready to call an Uber. This has not come at a good time for me, but I've only got myself to blame. Anyways, remember, steer tires, brand new steer tires, hide things. New APU, the idle hours should be low. It was a team truck though. How else do you do 400,000 miles in 3 years? And painting of the chassis. It hides what was replaced and what wasn't. And you can see the paint on the electrical lines right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. See? It's hard to see with the light. It's got a bunk heater. That's what that exhaust is. Of course it does. It's got a Tri-Pack. So that's it. That's what's in store for this truck. I have no idea what the price is of this truck. No idea at all. And by the color, I can't tell what fleet it was on. Because most of these are going to be fleet trucks. Anyways, it's kind of candy apple red. I like the color better than that. I hate white. That's the truck to get right there. If you don't want fuel mileage and all that fancy stuff. Yeah, not enough comfort in that truck. But you'll look cool being uncomfortable. Let's see. We got a blue one here. Same thing, same tires, same situation. No collision mitigation system, so they weren't like on Prime or Schneider. There's this orange one. Same thing. More than likely, these were all trade-ins. There's a Millis truck. That's an ex-Millis truck. You can kind of tell. You've been out here long enough, you can kind of tell what fleets these trucks came off of. Let's see how much this is painted. Yeah, they paint the driveline even. Anyways, that's a couple of things you got to look out for when shopping for a truck. Look for the paint. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just going to hide a lot. So you really want the maintenance records if you can. I was very blessed with my truck, and I have all the maintenance records when it was worked on at MHC before it was mine, because Prime was able to give it to MHC. Somebody's in the money. Check it out. These are brand new deliveries for a livestock transport. Got the decals on. And see, okay, so here's a brand new truck, right? Everything's still painted, but like the fittings and stuff like that, they're not as painted. The cords aren't painted. The electrical wires aren't painted, and those are virgin tires, of course. And then you got the stickers. Stickers aren't painted over, so those are new. This is a new truck. This is what a new truck looks like. Anyways, I don't know if this will help you, or I'm just killing time, but either way, I gotta get my Uber and get home and get my stuff out of the pickup, I'll drive home with my pickup and then come back for my stuff versus trying to load the Uber car with it. But basically, had a fault code come up. If you watched my live feed last night, that's what happened. And it's something to do with the after treatment. I don't think the dozer valve's working correctly. But we're gonna test it, get it worked on, and sorry for the wind noise if there's wind noise, but we'll see what happens. It comes at a bad time, so I really wanted to stay out for a minute and work. And problem that I'm having is I do these short runs, and so these short runs I'm not burning like I'm supposed to. I'm not burning up the DEF or the DPF or whatever, so it tends to cause a lot of problems. So after this truck's done, we'll do some long runs, get this thing going like it used to. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And I hope that the couple little tips to look for if you're shopping for a truck help you. So, if not, hopefully it entertained you. Anyways, I'm out of here. Peace.